In this week's video, I'm heading up to far northeastern Illinois to the towns of North Chicago and Waukegan, Illinois, to drive on the shortest expressway in Illinois. This first section is called the Bobby E. Thompson Expressway, with only one exit at 24th Street before it ends at Martin Luther King Jr. Drive for a total expressway length of 1.2 miles. So you can see the exit is right here, right after you get on the expressway, and that's 24th Street. It was designed in the 1960s and 1970s to connect on the north at the Wisconsin state line. This was part of the Lakefront Highway project, but that was never completed. At the beginning at Route 137, it was also originally planned to connect this expressway via widening 137 to the interstate, which is I-94, but that also never happened. Construction was halted in the late 1970s, so these two expressways were never connected as it was originally planned. The original reason why they thought they needed this expressway was for all the manufacturing that was around here, but once they started building this, a lot of the manufacturing went elsewhere, so it's a lot of abandoned areas, like you can see on the left there. Here's the end of the expressway and Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. So now this converts back to Sheridan Road until we connect the next section, which is a little bit longer, at the Amstutz Expressway. This section right here is about 2.3 miles on Sheridan Road. So I'm going to speed up the video here because this really isn't any part of the expressway. It's just what's between the two. And there's really not a lot to see. So now we're in the town of Waukegan at Genesee Street. And here's where the Amstutz Expressway actually starts. So we're on it right here. You can see there's some overpasses, and that's part of the problem with this, is that it cuts off the lakefront from the rest of the town of Waukegan. So there's no easy way to get to the harbor or the beach without driving. You can see the downtown area of Waukegan coming up here, and that's another issue with this, is that it completely cuts off the downtown Waukegan area. And I actually have the Genesee Theater there, which is actually really nice. Here's the one exit on this section, which is at Grand Avenue, which is right there. This Amstutz Expressway is not driven by many people, but its claim to fame is that it has been used in TV commercials, TV shows, and movies. It's been used in the TV show Chicago Fire multiple times to stage car crashes and different scenes like that. It was used in the filming of Groundhog Day, which near at the beginning of the movie when they're stuck in a snowstorm on the expressway and are trying to get out of town. This expressway was also used in 2005 for the Batman Begins movie in the Tumblr scene as the Gotham Expressway. They use the end of this expressway, and the unbuilt area under Greenwood Avenue is the road leading to the Batcave for this Batman movie. This area under Greenwood Avenue has since been completely sealed off, so you can't visit it anymore. As you can see, this expressway actually has street lights, so it's actually lit at night, which is surprising for the little amount of traffic that there actually is on here. So we're coming up on the end of the 2.3 mile section of the Amstutz Expressway here. This is at Greenwood Avenue, and it's just a ramp that goes up when the expressway ends, and you can't go any further. The odd thing is, if you look at Google Maps, it has the area that it could definitely continue on, and north of here is Illinois State Beach, which is only probably about 2 miles up from here, and they could easily make it go to there, which would make a lot more sense than having it dead end in the middle of nowhere. Here's a reference I was making to the Batcave entrance. You can see it off to the left there. And here's the end of the Amstutz Expressway. A lot of construction cones. To the right, the road's closed. To the left, it just takes you into the northern part of Waukegan, Illinois. Now I'm going to head south on the Amstutz Expressway, and I won't talk or put anything in there just so you can get an idea of it. So here we are getting on it at Greenwood Avenue.